Today I'm going to show you all how to make these gingerbread cupcakes. Alright, so the first step for gingerbread cupcakes is to cream the fat with the sugar. Now you know sometimes you're in a rush and you can't wait for the butter to thaw out. So what I did, I just put it in the microwave, 10-second intervals. Some of it did melt, which ideally you don't want that, but listen, this is doable, yeah? So I just wanted to show you all that to make a point, because you see some people tend to be very anal about certain steps, but it's not as serious if some of the butter is already melted. So we're starting off at low speed. Goal here is to dissolve our sugar and bring this mixture to a light, fluffy texture. It's going to help to give our cupcakes a nice light texture, give it some volume. Alright, once it's more or less incorporated, you could raise up your speed. Alright, so most of your sugar here is dissolved. All is not dissolved, but the eggs will help to dissolve it. So again, yes, try your best to dissolve it, to dissolve all of it, bring it to that light, fluffy texture. But again, if time is against you, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Your cupcakes are going to be fine. So to that, we added in some beaten eggs, and of course, it's gingerbread flavored cupcakes, so we have to add some molasses. So just going to give this a mix on low speed. Gradually add it in. Next, we're going to do some fresh ginger. Another key ingredient, right, is gingerbread, so we need some ginger. So next we're going to be adding in some key ingredients, some salt, baking soda, Lion Brand baking powder, which is going to give the cupcakes that light, fluffy, airy texture, some cinnamon, nutmeg, what we spoke about earlier, which is, key ingredients in that gingerbread flavored desserts. So we're going straight in. Again, low speed. Just want to fully incorporate. While I'm mixing and oh wow, you already get that smell. And you see we're starting to see the color. Right, so now we're gonna add in some buttermilk. Let me give you all a little tip. So if you all do have buttermilk, for whatever reason the grocery don't have it, or maybe you just don't want to spend the extra money, you can make buttermilk at home. Full cream milk and vinegar or lemon juice. Right, and now we're gonna start adding our lotus cake flour. It's already been pre-sifted. Just to help to remove any lumps. We don't want that in our cupcakes at all. Still on low speed. As soon as it's fully incorporated, or what I'll do before, as it's fully incorporated, I'll just scrape down the sides of my bowl and then I'll raise the speed on my mixer. Alright, so let me scrape while it's mixing. Again, as I said, you don't need to do this simultaneously. Feel free to take off your mixer. Raise the speed now. Nice and thick. That's what we're looking for. Alright, so once you have your cupcake pans ready, I just like to give it one last mix before we move on. I don't have a third of a cup. So just to help me spread it, and I just like to use a little spatula to assist too. We're starting on this end. Just use the spatula just to pull it out. And what we're going to do, just preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And we want to bake this for anywhere between 18 to 20 minutes. And I'll show you how to check it. Alright, y'all, so here are our cupcakes. Let me look at this big one here. So you just want to check for doneness. Clean toothpick. So we're going to do, just using my offset, just going to pull them out. And we're resting them here on the wire rack, because we want these to cool completely. Now the best part about cupcakes, it's small individual size, so it's not going to take that long. And while it's cooling, we're going to make the icing. So by the time we finish with the icing, it's ready to pipe one time. So while our gingerbread cupcakes are cooling, we're going to make the icing. So here we have some softened cream cheese, unsalted butter or margarine if you prefer. To that, we go in with some vanilla essence, lemon juice, and we're going to mix this until fully incorporated, and we're going to bring our cream cheese and butter to a light fluffy texture, and then gradually add in our pre-sifted icing sugar. Alright, so as you can see here, it's like soft peaks. So we're just gonna continue just to mix it a little more, just between like soft and medium peaks, and then we're just gonna pop it in the refrigerator to go down in temp a little bit. What will happen, it will also firm up a little bit, which is what we want. Make it a lot easier to pipe onto our cupcake. Time to ice or pipe our icing onto our cupcake. So here I just have a regular piping bag with I don't even know what you call these after so long. Anyways, but if you don't have this, you could use a Ziploc bag, yeah? We're not trying to sell these cupcakes here. So I'm just, let me show you a trick to how to fill this, if you didn't already know. Just pull it down all the way to where you could see how close the tip is to me. Get down some more. I want to fill it all the way down to the tip. The idea here is you don't want any air pockets. Normally if I'm doing this, to be honest with you, I'll just make the icing the day before, just to allow it to set for like a full 12 hours. Because this really could set for a little longer, but that's alright. Not the end of the world. Twist any bag just to remove any excess air. How you choose to ice this is really up to you. Alright y'all, now it's time for the best part. Time to taste. Let me actually show you a little trick here. So let me just pull it out of the shell. And I'm gonna make like a cupcake sandwich here. I'm just gonna turn it over so that way the icing is in the middle. And I can just bite it. Oh yeah. You all the earthy notes from like the molasses, the ginger, cinnamon, nutmeg. The cream cheese, you know, helps to balance all the sweetness. Definitely getting that quintessential classic gingerbread taste, flavor, smell. When you all make this, make sure to send us some pictures in it. As always, thanks guys. Bye.